Kamakailan mga kapuso, naantig tayo sa kwento ni Ezra Rosario, ang tinaguriang pinakabatang organ donor sa Pilipinas na nalunod sa kalagitnaan ng kanilang bakasyon. Sa kabila ng kanyang pagkawala, naging simbolismo si Ezra sa pag-asa sa pagpapatuloy ng buhay ng mga taong tatanggap ng kanyang mga donated organs. Ngayong umaga, balikan natin ang maikli ngunit makabuluhang buhay ni Ezra. Kasama natin ngayon ang ina ni Ezra na si GMA Rosario. A blessed morning to you, Janae, and welcome to Mornings with GMA Regional TV.
Good morning, Aaron.
Janae, I am sending my sympathy to the family. I know this is a very difficult moment. Kumusta ang pamilya ninyo ilang araw matapos ang nangyaring ito?
We still feel it's a nightmare. We didn't really think this would happen to us, and we always try to be safe, and we try to provide everything for our kids, but we didn't really expect this accident to happen. So it's really hard to move on from, especially it's our first vacation as a family here. So it's really hard. So I can't say that, we're not okay, and we can't really say that we will be for a while.
Well, certainly, no, kasi syempre naka-program yung isip ninyo nung time na yun, no, that it will be a wonderful vacation, but it ended up this way. Sa ngayon, Janae, ano yung pinaka-namimiss ninyo kay Ezra?
Yung pinaka-namimiss namin is his smile. He's really a radiant kid, and madali siyang mahalin. So even people that he just met here in the province, talagang napalapit agad sa kanya. So I think one of the most namimiss namin is yung warmth niya, tsaka yung talagang lagi siyang nakangiti. He actually is like an angel here on earth in his first 3 years of life. Wala kaming reklamo sa kanya.
Sa puntong ito, Janae, hindi natin babalikan yung trahedyang naganap, okay? Sa kalagitnaan ng inyong bakasyon. Today, I want us to honor Ezra, okay? He is such a fine boy.
Yes.
How would you describe him as a son, and how would you describe the life that he had?
As I've said earlier, he's really like an angel. Like, for us na nasa abroad, tapos may anak kami na kambal, mahirap ang buhay. Especially pag walang masyadong tulong. We really have to work hard to take care of our kids, at the same time make a living para provide lahat ng ng kailangan para sa pamilya. So he was always easy since birth. He was a fighter also kasi kambal nga sila, so siya yung mas maliit.
Well, naalala ko sa post mo, Janae, no? Nabanggit mo na you and your husband, kasi we both know what happened there in the hospital, di ba? You still ask yourselves if you made the right decision, kasi it was a very difficult decision that you made. But how did you make that decision?
Yeah, so initially, my uncle suggested it after the first conference. So there was a conference at St. Luke's with all his medical team and the family. So at that point, the family members like my parents and my uncles, who are all, they're all doctors in the medical field. Kasama sila sa conference. And so we found out the prognosis, and it wasn't looking good. And even though his organs were healing. And so that came up about his legacy. Like, how does he want to be remembered? How do we want people to remember him? And how can we reflect him as a person, even beyond death? And so, the suggestion was there. My uncle gave that suggestion. He's a surgeon. And if if it's really gonna help him na, if ever he wakes up from this nightmare, what is he, what's the quality of life, and if there will be a quality of life left. That conclusion, I think, is the only consolation we can have for him, and that would give a guarantee that he's done something good in the world.
Yes.
Aside from everything else that he's been as a person. Yeah.
Nawala ang buhay ni Ezra pero nakapagpatuloy pa rin ang buhay niya through the life of other people. And this makes Ezra the youngest organ donor in the country. Anong mga organs yung i-donate natin? At sino-sino yung mga recipients ng mga organs na to, Janae?
Yeah, so I think on the same day na na-harvest is yung kidneys niya were actually really healthy, which was amazing kasi ang sabi sa amin after na na-revive siya nung that Tuesday before he passed away, hindi daw siya umiihi. So 1 hour. And then biglang, on Friday, almost all his organs seemed to have improved.
Mm-hmm.
And so the kidneys were really a good, viable organ to donate. And then the liver was another one. Unfortunately, walang taker. So dapat kasi pedia rin. So walang pila nun or walang match.
Mm-mm.
And then his corneas. So I heard that yung kidneys niya were transplanted the same day as the harvest. November 12 to a 24-year-old recipient.
24-year-old.
And then his eyes, yung corneas niya, were donated to or transplanted into a 3-year-old and a 22-year-old. So
Wow.
dalawang recipients.
You see that, no? Janae, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We are so honored that you spent this time sharing to us the beautiful life of Ezra and pakiyakap ang buong pamilya para sa amin.
Yes, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Tutok lang mga kapusong, babalik ang Mornings with GMA Regional TV.
Ito ang Mornings with GMA Regional TV.